welcome back to STREEZYonX, bringing you a quick wrap-up of the major X trends of the day. Follow me wherever you scroll and I'll keep you updated. So we had the actor Jonathan Majors along with his new girlfriend, Meagan Good, and Coretta Scott King, MLK Jr.'s wife. They were all trending because Jonathan, who had a role in Disney's Loki series, had been accused and then convicted just last month of assault, so Marvel Studios dropped him immediately. But now we are finally hearing him break his silence for the first time since the conviction in an exclusive ABC interview, and his girlfriend Meagan is there for the interview in support, just like she's been supporting him by his side throughout this entire process. So when the interviewer asks about this, Jonathan says, "She has been so good to me, she's held me down. She's held me down like Coretta held down Martin Luther King Jr." So this is stirring the pot, obviously, but for different reasons. One, people just can't believe that he even had the audacity to compare himself to Martin Luther King Jr. Really? But secondly, this is the craziest part. This isn't the first time he's compared his partner to Coretta, but he wasn't referencing Meagan last time. It goes deeper. It was actually one of the things that came up in his assault trial, a recording of him asking the accuser, the victim, to behave more like Coretta Scott King because he was a great man preparing to do great things in the world. I just cannot believe that he made the same reference twice to two different women in everything that's going on. It's so weird. And then Megan's there at the interview while he's saying that about her and the camera's panning over to her. It's so awkward. I can't believe. So of course, a lot of the tweets are, "Leave poor Miss Coretta alone. What are you talking about?" So that one's pretty wild. Tell me your thoughts on that one. Then we've got the Apple Vision Pro, what Apple is calling their first spatial computer. It comes with Vision OS, which is the world's first spatial operating system that blends digital content in with the physical world. And I think CEO Tim Cook was absolutely right when he said this marks the beginning of a new era for computing. You can have all your apps and screens right in front of you or wherever in your room with complete freedom of your hands. You can be immersed as little or as much as you want to with stunning landscapes or life-size home videos from your phone. Some other cool features: when you FaceTime, users on the other end aren't going to be seeing a close-up of your eyeballs. The Vision Pro has Persona, a digital representation that it creates of you which reflects your face and hand movements in real time. And they have another feature called Eyesight. So the device is able to tell when someone is approaching you, and they'll make the part of your screen where they're at transparent so you can see them. This feature is also able to give others cues about what you are focused on if you're too immersed in an environment or an app, so they don't think that you're just completely ignoring them, which is pretty nice. So yeah, the future is here, the future is now. Pre-orders began January 19th and will be available in US stores February 2nd, starting at $3,499. Will you be getting one? All right, then we have the Golden State Warriors' Draymond Green and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver trending because Draymond just got reinstated after his recent suspension, and he comes on his podcast and he talks about how he was actually considering retiring, but Adam talked him out of it. He said it was all just becoming too much for him, and he talked to the commissioner, and the commissioner said, "Hey, I think you're just making a rash decision right now, and I will not let you do that." So I guess any Draymond fans have Mr. Silver to thank for any extra playtime they get out of him. And then we had people talking about Tiger Woods and Nike because after 27 years, the partnership has officially ended. So people are posting some old iconic Nike commercials, and they really hit you in the feels. They definitely aren't making them like they used to anymore. But at the end of Tiger's message, he says there will certainly be another chapter, so excited to see what's to come of that. And then Franz Beckenbauer is trending because the German soccer legend has passed away at the age of 78. He was very decorated, won a World Cup both as a player and as a manager later on. He will certainly be missed and not forgotten. And then hashtag national championship, we've got the Washington Huskies and the Michigan Wolverines displaying their pride all over X. Who have you got taking home the winning title? And then Nvidia trending for a few reasons. One, their stock price just hit an all-time high, so that's a biggie. Hopefully you've had the insight. But this is due to the announcement of their 3 RTX sporty Super Series cards that will be launching at the end of this month, and we've got the prices for those as well. But a third fun thing, Nvidia, Twitch, and OBS are announcing enhanced broadcasting, which allows Twitch streamers to transmit up to 5 concurrent streams to Twitch at different resolutions and qualities, making it a little bit more inclusive for everybody. It looks like we're already making some great steps in tech this year. Then you had Holland tunnel trending because this morning it has been reported that there was a coordinated protest in New York City where ceasefire protesters took to the streets of the Holland tunnel, Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and Williamsburg Bridge at the same time, blocking the roads, blocking the exits, affecting all of downtown Manhattan. This did lead to police sawing off chains that people have tried to tie themselves down to the road, and then of course mass arresting. And then we've got the phrase 200 FBI. This comes from a recent Tucker Carlson interview. He talks with Congressman Clay Higgins. And the caption for the original video posted on X from Tucker's account says, "This is the smartest, best informed account of what actually happened on January 6th. So that's the subject here, okay? In the clip that's making the rounds, Rep. Higgins says the investigated evaluation of the number between witnesses, video, whistleblowers, court documents, and so much more. And this is the conservative estimate of federal agents that were outside and working inside. It is estimated to be well over 200. So this is obviously a huge game changer, and there's a lot of details and a lot of context. So I'm going to repost the original 40-minute episode, make it easy for you to just go and watch, and of course the little clip too, just so you can hear him say it. But tell me what you have to say about this. And then Duolingo had people talking because they just laid off a ton of their contracted translators, and it looks like moving forward they will be relying on AI. So a lot of people are sharing that it looks like they will be parting ways with the app as well. What do you think about this? That's all I have time to tell you in this video today, but if you follow me on X, you can see additional text posts, updates, and more. I'll see you tomorrow.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.